Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. The exchange rate between the US dollar and the Iraqi dinar is a topic of significant interest for many people, particularly those with a stake in Iraq's economy or currency markets. On a regular basis, people keep an eye on the fluctuations of these rates as they reflect various economic factors, both within Iraq and on a global scale. Understanding why and how these fluctuations occur is important for anyone engaged in currency exchange or those who follow economic trends in Iraq and the Middle East. The value of the Iraqi dinar appreciated slightly against the US dollar, as noted by the exchange rates in key Iraqi markets such as Baghdad and Erbil. The Central Al-Kifar and Al-Harithiyya stock exchanges in Baghdad, which are critical benchmarks for foreign exchange rates in the country, reported a lower exchange rate of 153,000 Iraqi dinars for every 100 US dollars. This represented a modest drop from the previous day's rate of 153,500 dinars for every $100. To put this into perspective, a shift of 500 dinars might not seem significant when looking at the absolute numbers. However, for those involved in large-scale currency exchanges, such fluctuations can have meaningful financial implications. Whether it's banks, businesses, or individuals engaged in currency exchange, even small changes in the exchange rate can result in either losses or savings when applied to larger amounts of money. Therefore, even a slight drop in the exchange rate may be seen as a positive or negative development depending on one's position in the market. The exchange rates at Baghdad's local currency exchange shops, where many individuals go to buy or sell foreign currency, also reflected the lower value of the dollar. These shops posted selling and buying rates of 154,000 dinars and 152,000 dinars per 100 US dollars, respectively. This means that, for anyone looking to purchase US dollars in Baghdad on Wednesday, they would need to pay 154,000 dinars for every $100 they wanted to acquire. Conversely, those selling US dollars would receive 152,000 dinars for every $100 they exchanged. This spread between the buying and selling rates is typical in currency markets and represents the profit margin for the exchange vendors. It's important to understand that exchange rates are influenced by a multitude of factors, including economic policies, political stability, and global market trends. In Iraq's case, the value of the dinar is affected by both internal and external factors. Internally, the economic situation in Iraq plays a significant role in determining the strength of its currency. Iraq, being a major oil-producing country, relies heavily on oil revenues to drive its economy. When oil prices are high, the influx of revenue can support the value of the dinar. Conversely, when oil prices fall or when there are disruptions to oil production, it can weaken the currency. Additionally, factors such as inflation, unemployment, and government fiscal policies also contribute to the dinar's value. Externally, global market trends, especially those affecting the US dollar, also have an impact on the exchange rate. The US dollar is a major global reserve currency and is widely used in international trade. As such, the strength of the dollar against other currencies, including the dinar, is influenced by broader trends in the global economy. For instance, when the US dollar strengthens due to economic growth, higher interest rates, or increased demand for safe haven assets, the value of other currencies may decline in comparison. On the other hand, when the US dollar weakens, other currencies can appreciate against it. Another key factor to consider is the role of the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, in maintaining the stability of the dinar. The CBI manages Iraq's foreign exchange reserves and implements monetary policies to support the currency. By adjusting interest rates, controlling the money supply, and intervening in the foreign exchange markets, the CBI can influence the exchange rate to a certain extent. For example, the central bank may sell US dollars from its reserves to increase the supply of dollars in the market, which can help lower the exchange rate. Conversely, by purchasing dollars, the bank can reduce the supply of dollars and support the dinar's value. In addition to the Baghdad market, the exchange rate in Erbil, the capital of Iraq's Kurdistan region, also showed a slight decline in the value of the US dollar. Erbil is another major financial center in Iraq, and its currency market often follows similar trends to those in Baghdad. On Wednesday, the selling price in Erbil was reported at 152,950 dinars per $100. While the buying price was 152,850 dinars per $100. These rates were slightly lower than those in Baghdad, reflecting the competitiveness of the foreign exchange market in different regions of the country. The Erbil market is particularly important because it operates somewhat independently from Baghdad, given the semi-autonomous status of the Kurdistan region. The region has its own government and economic policies, which can sometimes lead to differences in the exchange rates compared to the rest of Iraq. However, because the Iraqi dinar is used throughout the country, and because the Kurdistan region is integrated into Iraq's broader economic system, the exchange rates in Erbil tend to follow the same general trends as those in Baghdad. The difference in the rates between Baghdad and Erbil can also be attributed to several factors, such as differences in demand for foreign currency, the availability of dollars in the market, and the specific financial policies of the Kurdistan regional government. Additionally, the presence of foreign investors and businesses in Erbil, which is a hub for international trade and investment in northern Iraq, can influence the local exchange rate. Fluctuations in the exchange rate, such as those observed on Wednesday, are a normal part of the currency market. However, for Iraq, these fluctuations are often seen as indicators of the country's broader economic health. In recent years, Iraq has faced a number of economic challenges, including political instability, ongoing security issues, and the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. These challenges have put pressure on the dinar, leading to periods of volatility in the exchange rate. For Iraq's citizens, the exchange rate has a direct impact on their everyday lives. A weaker dinar means that imported goods, which are priced in foreign currencies like the US dollar, become more expensive. This can lead to inflation, which erodes the purchasing power of Iraqi households. On the other hand, a stronger dinar can help keep inflation in check, making it easier for people to afford basic necessities. In the context of global trade, Iraq's exchange rate is also important because it affects the country's competitiveness. A weaker dinar can make Iraqi exports, such as oil and other goods, cheaper for foreign buyers, potentially boosting demand for Iraqi products. However, because Iraq imports many of its goods, a weaker currency can also increase the cost of imports, leading to higher prices for consumers. Overall, the exchange rate between the US dollar and the Iraqi dinar is influenced by a complex interplay of factors, including economic policies, market demand, and geopolitical events. For those who follow Iraq's financial markets, even small changes in the exchange rate, like the ones observed on Wednesday, are worth noting, as they can provide insights into the country's economic trajectory and its place in the global economy. While the fluctuations in the exchange rate between the US dollar and the Iraqi dinar may seem minor on the surface, they have far-reaching implications for Iraq's economy and its citizens. Whether it's businesses involved in importing and exporting goods, individuals looking to exchange currency, or policymakers trying to stabilize the economy, the exchange rate is a critical aspect of Iraq's financial landscape. In conclusion, the slight drop in the value of the US dollar against the Iraqi dinar, as observed in Baghdad and Erbil on Wednesday, reflects the ongoing dynamics of Iraq's currency market. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.